Hope everyone is well. I've got lots to show you and a really great card that we're creating today as well with the bundle tutorial. So hopefully everyone has had a really great week. You're ready for some crafting, ready for some inspiration maybe too. If you're new here, my name's Tracy Bish. I do a live every Thursday and I'm also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. So if you're after some craft supplies, I might be the person for you. So I've got a few on. Welcome everyone. As you're popping on, please pop on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. If you had a good week or if you've got any news to share with us, it's always nice if you guys have got something on that you share it with us. Hi Deborah, how are you? How's the weather been there? We've had a couple of really great days, some cold days as well, but we've had some sun, which has been really, really nice to have wintry weather, but still a little bit of sunshine there as well. So has everyone had a chance to look at all the specials going on with July? July is actually a huge month with Stamping Up. We've got lots going on, so I'll run that through with you in just a second. Hi Marion, how are you? Yeah, so big day for me today. I've been in town, we've done a bit of shopping, we've been out for lunch. Marion and I have been out for the day, so it's been really, really great. Haven't done much, no work really today, so that's always good. Fine but cold today, yeah. I think we're gonna start, we have to sort of start getting into the longer days soon, I think. That's something I do miss, is just those longer days where you can get a little bit more done. It does, not getting up in dark and going to bed or finishing work in dark as well, but able to do a little bit more. So has anyone got anything exciting going on this week? I'm just trying to think. I had my very first card class in Bendigo on Saturday. I went and picked up the keys at the centre today, so that is super exciting. It's a great big room, lots of space for everyone. So if you live in the Bendigo area and you would like to join in the classes, over my blog there's more information. So I've got one on Saturday this week and then another one, they're going to be each month. So if that's something that you're interested in, over my blog has all the registration and all the information. So go and check those ones out. Hi Sue, how are you? You're watching and still working. Awesome. Well, that's good. We won't tell your boss. Gonna be fun. I hope you don't get caught. Yeah, so classes on Saturday. I even went out and bought some new mugs or coffee cups and a few things to be able to make it easy for myself. I thought it'd be easier if I just take my own cups and my goodies. So just make it a little bit cleaner and neater as well. Oh, Deborah went to a Chuka Emma last weekend. Nice. Was it busy? Honestly, I don't tend to go to a Chuka very often, but it's a nice place to visit, especially when it starts getting a bit warmer around near the river. It's beautiful. Sue works at the ATO. Good friend to have, Sue. It is a busy time at the moment. Yeah, we've just put in new accounting software and shop software for the financial year. So I'm just finishing off last year's little bits and pieces, so we can get all that tax done. So it'll be fun. All right, so welcome everyone. I hope everyone's had a really great week. Like I said, I really haven't done too much this week. I went shopping today. I went and picked up keys for the card class on Saturday, and I'll be doing that on Saturday. And maybe get to see my son. He's been sick the last couple of weeks, so I'm hoping that he comes out, maybe brings his puppies out to play with our puppies, and we can have some fun that way. His male dog gets along really well with our German Shepherd. They just have an absolute ball. So they haven't been out for a little while. His dogs haven't been out for a little while. Oh, okay, you went to see that light show and it got cancelled. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe are they doing it again, or is it just cancelled completely? I know they did it in Bendigo, and quite a few people from the area actually went as well. Alright, well, I've got everyone here. I thought I might do the same as I did last week with telling you what's going on rather than popping it down onto the screen. So we might do that, and then we're going to get crafting. Now the great thing is our card that we're going to create today is a fun fold card. It is part of the bundle tutorial, the July bundle tutorial, so this one here. And if you've signed up for my emails, you'll get a copy of the tutorial just for the card that we're going to do today in your inbox tomorrow. So if you're not signed up for my emails, I urge you to go and do that. You can do that over my blog, sign up on the right hand side, and you'll get my email tomorrow that'll have the tutorial, not the bundle tutorial, just the tutorial. So this one here for the card that we're going to create tonight. So let me show you first, and then we'll go through all of the announcements. I'll give you a little sneak peek. So it's this one here. It's a 4x4 card. It's using the Night of Flight stamp set, which is a Host stamp set, and the beautiful, delightfully eclectic DSP. And it opens up like so. Is that not just the coolest card? So cute. So yeah, that's what we're going to be creating tonight. So let me go through some of our announcements, and then we can spooky moth. Yes, that's probably exactly what it looks like, Marion, but we're making it nice and bright with fresh freesia and Night of Navy and making it nice. So it's not going to be a moth, it's a butterfly, and it looks really pretty. Oh, Deborah, thank you so much for signing up for my emails. That's awesome. All right, so for anyone who purchases this month in July, if you use my host code, and then when I pop the camera down, you can see the host code. It's also in the description of this video. So for everyone who purchases with me this month using that host code, you're going to get a few different things. The first one's going to be the Handmade card and the little lemon box. Oh, I should have had that ready. So this one here that we made last week, so the lime card and the little lemon treat box. So you receive those in the mail. You will also receive the bundle tutorial for July, which has 42 wonderful projects in it. Let me bring it in and show you nice and close. Lots and lots of awesome projects. 42 in fact, and full color instructions, photos, all the measurements are included in there. So that is also a free gift. If you spend over $100, you can also receive the new Sweet Simple Stampers tutorial bundle using the Bright and Beautiful suite, which is in the annual catalogue. I'll come back to this in just a second. So there's a couple of ways that you can get these bundle tutorials. The first one is if you place the order, you'll get those for free. If you join my team, the INKY Stampers, by purchasing the starter kit, you'll get these tutorials, both tutorials each month for free. Or if you go over to my blog, if you maybe don't live in Australia, or maybe you already purchased with another demonstrator and you would like these tutorials, you can purchase them on my blog as well. So both the bundle tutorial for July and the Sweet Simple Stampers tutorial bundle is over there, so you can purchase those. Now the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial, I'm going to be creating the card for this one next week, but there's 12 awesome projects in there using that Bright and Beautiful suite from the annual catalogue. So those are what's available as gifts, or if you would like to purchase them. Now also for this month we have some new online exclusives, which is something that Stampin' Up! Have every few months, which is amazing. And this month's online exclusives actually has quite a few of Christmas designed bundles and stamp sets and things like that. So these are available. They're not in catalogues. They will not be in catalogues, but you can find them in my online store. So there's a link in the description there if you would like to have a look at what's available. There is tons of things from bundles, stamp sets, there are embellishments, there's so many different things. But I did get my order yesterday. I'm going to do a video showcasing all the items that I got. But I did get a couple of things that I really, really wanted to show you. Marion says she loves the truck. Let me show you the truck. So this one's called the Trucking Along Bundle. And what's really great is it's good for not just, oh, my light's in the road, let's try that. It's good not just for Christmas, but with so many different occasions that you could use it as well. So really great sentiments, lots of little builder scenes, so cute. Look, there's a little park bench, love it. And it is a bundle, so you can get it as just the stamp set. You can get the bundle as well, and it's a punch bundle. So let me show you the punch. It's really hard. You're really looking at everything there. There we go. So it has the truck, the wheels, the wheel rim, mudguard maybe, no, not a mudguard, the wheel rim, and the window. So you can make just little trucks using the punch. You can pair it with the stamp set, which is so cute. So we've got trees, we've got a park bench, grass, flowers, roadway, Christmas trees, we've got presents, we've got palm trees, clouds. Just trying to see, these are flowers. And then some really great sentiments. So the sentiments are sending you sunny thoughts, wishing you a festive Christmas, special delivery, farm fresh, and every day is a fresh start. So great sentiments there. Now this was one of the product demonstrations that we had for Stampin' Up on stage. No, Stampin' Up Creativity Now. That was for demonstrators last month, I think it was. And they did watercolor cards with the truck. Oh my goodness, the samples that were made, Charlotte Mallet actually did the presentation and was amazing. So go and check her out. She probably has it on her website now, but gorgeous, gorgeous projects that she created. And the other thing that I bought from the online exclusives is a ribbon set. It's called Dotted Ribbon. It is real red and gold. Let me show you this. How pretty is that? I'm trying to see over, there we go. Really, really nice ribbon. It's actually quite, it has a real bit of a texture to it. So let's see how well it will allow me to do a bow. Let's try that again. So you'll have to fiddle with it a little bit because one side, it's really pretty though. Perfect for Christmas, look at that. See how it's showing the other side, so you would have to sort of manipulate the ribbon a little bit to make sure it's going this right way. Might be just the way I'm doing it. My hands are in the road, aren't they? Awesome. Yeah, so that is so pretty. That's gonna be great for your Christmas projects. So as a demonstrator, we actually get to see the new occasions catalogue, which is going to be our Christmas holiday catalogue at the end of this month. So another reason for being a demonstrator, all those perks of being able to see things early. I think it's the 27th Wednesday. I don't know whether that's the 27th or the 26th. We're going to see it, we can download it on the computer, and then our catalogues will be sent out. So yeah, then we can order next month. So if you love Christmas and maybe you want to get your products at a discount, now's the time to join, because you know you can start getting ready to get that new catalogue, start getting ready for Christmas. So also throughout the month of July we have the bonus days. Bonus days are where you spend $90 in product, you're going to get a $9 coupon code to use and redeem next month in August. So for every $90 in product, that does not include your shipping or is it consumables, your supplies? Yeah, just the products. You're going to earn yourself coupons. They get sent to you via your email. So one thing I do want to let you know is if you do place an order and you get your coupon codes, put that email in a safe spot, because Stampin' Up cannot give you another email with those coupon codes. If you lose them, they're gone. So, and I know people who have lost them and lost out on those bonus days in previous years. So really, really cute. Yeah, very festive ribbon. Yes, cute ribbon. Yeah, I can see a lot of Christmas projects. Real red is one of my favourite colours for Christmas, and then yeah, your golds and your silvers you can't go wrong with. And I just want to quickly let you know too, there's another kit in the kit collections called Blossom Wishes Kit. This is really great. It is a fun fold card kit. I think there's 2 different designs, 4 of each card, so 8 cards in all together. It's an all-inclusive kit, so everything has is included for you. Don't believe there's any stamping. I think it's all die cuts. So a fun kit, lots and lots of fruit. So if you like fruit cards, this one might be a great one for you. So there we have it. I think that was all in the announcements, but I did want to just quickly go through. I did show you last week with our clearance rack, which has now had new products added. I just wanted to also remind you guys about these wonderful snowflakes that are available. They come in a pack of 24. What's really great is you have lots of other areas with this holographic type paper to punch and die cut from. But 24 snowflakes, $1.75 for the pack, which is amazing. And I really like creating Christmas cards with the wintry theme. So if you do too, pick these up, because I'm surprised that they're still available. I did get a few packets myself, and I'll be using them this Christmas. But there's lots of other items in the clearance rack. So if you're looking for some cheap craft supplies, and you know there's 60% off. I think there's more than 60% off as well, because $1.75, they're normally $10.50. That's a lot of savings, so which is great. So on Sunday for my Tracy Sunday challenge, did you see my video for using the confetti birthday kit? So this is also a new kit available in the kit collection. There are 3 designs, 3 each of the cards. I did put this kit together on Sunday, but the Tracy Sunday challenge is actually shaker cards. So this actually worked really well, obviously. And these are so great as shaker cards. They use little plastic bags, which is amazing. This is my favorite card out of it because I love the colors, but there's also, they're all stuck in there. This is a little present, which is a great card as well. And then we have a birthday cake, also a shaker card. So really easy to create, fun for the kids, fun for the elderly if you have, you know, a granny that likes to do a little bit of crafting, or someone who may be looking to get into paper crafting and card making and is looking for a cost-effective way. These kits are a really great option to start with. So if they're interested, there is tons available in the kit collection in the online store, so go and check that out. I think that we have gone through everything. So there is still time if you would like to join in and create a shaker card. I have a new challenge on Sunday, so come back Sunday if you want to maybe do another challenge. But I would love for you to join in with the challenges. All you need to do is take a photo of your project, go over to my Facebook page where the post is for the challenge, and then you can pop your card or project in the comment section. So even if you don't have a chance to create, could just go over and have a look at what everyone else is creating. And I can tell you, I think there's 2 posts that have cards on them, so you'll just have to look at both. I did a mistake and I meant to make a post over to my VIP group, and it actually went to my main page. So there's actually 2 posts with the challenge, but go and check out both posts and have a look at what everyone's created, because ladies have done a really great job this week. I know a lot of them don't like shaker cards, but they've still created some gorgeous cards. So please go over and check those out. Sue says she loves the bonus credits. I know, I do too. Like, whenever you can actually spend some money on some craft supplies and then get a little bit of money back, or get some money back that you can use for another time, absolutely, I'm in it for that. All right, I'm going to pop the camera down and we're going to create our fun explosive pop-up card. There's, this card's not, it's a little hard with the inside piece, but hopefully my brain cells are working enough tonight that I don't make any mistakes. But bear with me, it's Thursday and I'm tired. Towards the end of the week I get a little bit tired. But I'm going to pop the camera down, give me a second. I know that makes a lot of noise, so I do apologise. I'm going to bring my light around. So it's cool, not quite so dark. Okay. So the products I'm using for tonight's card, it's this one here. So cute. I'm using the Delightfully Eclectic DSP. That is a huge pack. It's this one here. I really like this one because you're getting, I think, 4 sheets of every design. So it's a really great one to be able to create a lot of things with it. There are quite a few black and white pieces in there as well, which is always good. The coordinating colours are Basic Black, Bubble Bath, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock. And there's 48 12x12 sheets, so that's a massive pack. You could even grab this pack and share it between 4 people and you're still getting a ton. The stamp set that we're using is the Night of Flight. They could be moths, I suppose, Marion. I don't know. Are they moths, everyone, or are they butterflies? I'm going to go with butterflies because moths are damn ugly creatures. But you can find that on page 172. This is where the host products are. So they're things that you can choose as your stamping rewards if you have a party sale or you do an order of over $250, you get 10% of your order in free product. So there's actually 2 stamp sets in the host rewards. So these are always good to have a look at what's available in your host rewards, or you can choose other things in the catalogue. You don't have to use those ones. But the Night of Flight is the one I went with tonight. I'm also using, I'm trying to branch out a little bit from the stylish shape dies. You guys know that I use them a ton. I've got these nested essential dies, which I really like as well. So rather than just using my stylish shapes all the time, I'm going to try and use these a little bit as well, because I think these are some fun designs and great shapes. So we've got those ones. For our embellishments, I have the Tinsel Gems. This is a 3-pack. There's also a 4-pack in the annual catalogue. These are absolutely gorgeous. I recommend both getting the 3-pack and the 4-pack in the Tinsel Gems. And I've paired with the beautiful ribbon duo from the Zoo Crew suite. This is gorgeous ribbon. We're using the petal pink ribbon from the duo. Let me bring in the supplies. I have my Night of Navy and Fresh Freesia stamping blends to colour with, Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I think that is all we have that we need. So what we're going to do first off is I have Night of Navy card base. This is 8 by 4 inches. Yes, so it'll be a 4 by 4 card. I have a piece of my DSP for the inside piece. I have a piece of matting for petal pink for the front of the card, as well as another piece of the DSP. Now all the measurements for this card will be in the project sheet or the PDF tomorrow in my email, so you can head over there and see that. Then we have, for die cutting, we've got a piece of Fresh Freesia, petal pink, and basic white. This is what we're going to do our stamping with. So I'm actually going to do our stamping and colouring first, and then we're going to create the card. I thought that might be the easiest way to do it. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to do first up. So I've got my large moth or butterfly. And I think that's the one on the inside. I actually made this a few months ago. That's just how I work. And then for the front, we're going to use this other one. So I just need a couple of blocks for those. So for my tutorial bundles, we usually work a good month in advance. So I've already done August's, and I'm actually looking at doing the following month as well now. Okay. So I'm going to stamp those down on that piece of basic white thick with the Memento Tuxedo black ink. Because this is a fairly big stamp, let's take the ink to the stamp. Make sure I get good even coverage. Perfect. And then our other one. Sue says she's a sucker for all the pretty doodads. Yeah. Actually, my last order that come yesterday, I've got a lot more embellishments because there's lots of great embellishments in the annual catalogue. And I like to have choice when I'm creating. So I've got my 2 stamps there. There's actually no sentiment on this card, and I left it blank for that reason. We're just using the butterflies. I thought, you know, you can always put a sentiment in there if you'd like, but then this card can be used for absolutely anything. So I'm going to let that dry just for a second. I'm going to bring in my other 2 pieces, and I'm going to grab out my die cut pieces, or my dies. So I'm going to need the smallest in petal pink, but also I need 2 for the inside. So that's the smallest, and then the 3rd smallest or the 2nd largest, whichever way you would like to look at it. I need 2 of those. So that should get me through that one. And the 2nd smallest in the Fresh Freesia. So there we have it. I'm going to bring my cut and emboss machine over, and we'll just quickly die cut those. I want to leave that Memento to dry a little bit before we start using our blends. I find that if I don't let it dry just for a good couple of minutes, it always bleeds on me. So Just something that I've learnt to do other things while you're waiting. Dip one down each end. Pop that through. And run this one back through just with that die. Perfect. So we've got our 4 die cut shapes. Just going to pop these back on my sheet so I don't lose them. And we can start colouring this one in now. So I've gone mainly with the fresh freesia and just adding a little bit of the Night of Navy on the centerpiece. I have no idea what these pieces are all called. I know they all probably have a decent name. I'm going to start with my dark and add in my dark around the edges. And I'm going to do pretty basic colouring with this. You could definitely add a lot more blending. Add a little bit more colour in. So just a little bit of an outline. My last order I actually grabbed a whole heap of re-inkers. So I haven't bought re-inkers for quite a while. Especially not the new version of the re-inkers. So Stampin' Up changed their formula and I don't have any of the newer ones, so I bought the colour families and so I've got the ones to be able to ink up and change the colours. Alright. I think I might go the light. I can't remember whether I did the dark Night of Navy or the light. We'll go the light to start with and then we can start adding in a little bit of the dark as we go. And also for this I grabbed a white gel pen and just added a little bit of the white gel pen in there for details. And I might do that again tonight just to show you what it looks like when you do that. So just this little ring here in the Night of Navy as well. So you could please yourself how you colour it. You don't have to do it the same. Or maybe you've got another butterfly set at home that you could use. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the dark. That's good. And then we can colour in the rest of the fresh freesia, just his wings. So the fresh freesia light's more of a pinky colour, whereas the dark's more of a purple. Well, that's the way I see it anyway. Go with the bullet end just around where it's a little bit more detailed. I'm going to come back in with the dark and just do along that little side detail. You could use Wink of Stella on this as well. That would really make it stand out and be really pretty. There we go. It's a very basic colouring. For the inside, I'm going to do pretty much the same. Around the sides in the Night of Navy. Now there's no dye for this, so we are going to be fussy cutting, but it's a pretty easy shape. Won't take us long. Come in with the dark. I'm going to do around the dark where all our shading pieces are. And then we can colour in with the light. Everyone's very quiet tonight. I suppose there's not much to talk about when we're colouring. It can be a little boring with the colouring. I'm going to try and blend out that dark a little bit. Always come back in with the light again. Really nice. Okay. Just looking for my white gel pen. Here it is. So for that one, I just added a little bit of a white detail. And these I just picked up at like a Officeworks or a good newsagent. Sort of really hard to find these sorts of items these days. Not a lot of people have them. And it sort of just pops off the page a little bit as well. There we go. And you can even, you know, if you want to add a little bit on the wings, that can give a great detail. So we're going to just quickly cut this one out. You're intent in watching me colour. Thanks, Marion. So we're just going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. I want to leave a little bit of a white border. I will say I never fussy cut very well when I'm on camera. I'm always rushing to try and not be on here for too long for you all. I've got our team meeting tonight for the INKY stampers. We meet every once a month on the the second Thursday of the month. So that's going to be fun. We do a challenge and craft and chat, so it's a lot of fun. This week's challenge is actually see-through, so we'll be working with either vellum or acetate So it'll be great to see what, oh, got caught in my scissors. That'll be great to see what everyone's creating. I did grab down from my stash the Bright and Beautiful acetate, but I might make a card using that. Haven't made anything with it yet, so better get cracking with it. So I'm thinking maybe balloons with, there's actually 3 acetates in that package. There's balloons, there's confetti, and just trying to think what that third one is. I think it's a mixture with more confetti. But I think I might use the balloons, that way I can add some balloons to the card. So I'll share that card with you probably tomorrow if you're interested in seeing what I create from it. There we go. So we have our 2 butterflies cut out and ready to go. All right. So we have our die cuts, we have our card base, we have our 2 butterfly pieces ready to go. We're going to work with this inner piece. We're going to do all our folding with that one. So to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to fold in half, so we end up with a triangle. Now this piece measures 8 by 8 inches. I'll make sure that it lines up perfectly. I do need to grab my bone folder, like so. So we've folded it in. This is the design that I want on the inside. Oops, on the inside. So fold that in. Then we're going to turn it the other way and do the exact same thing. So in half again. Streamers. Oh, that's what the other one is, Marion. Awesome. All right, streamers. So then we have that. Then we're going to turn it the opposite way. So the one that's on the outside sort of thing. And we're going to fold it. So there's diagonal, diagonal. We're going to fold in half and burnish. Make sure that's lined up properly. Okay. So then when we fold it back in, this wants to fold inside, all right? So we're going to let it fold inside and then press down on the top, and then we're going to have our triangle. Do the other side as well. Okay, so we have our triangle. Then we're going to take the edge and we're going to fold it to that center piece. And you can actually see it on, you can see there that there's that center piece. We're folding it to that center piece and burnishing. And we're going to do the other side. So to the center, making sure that it lines up with the edge there, like so. There we have it. Turning it over, we're going to do the exact same thing. So to the center, and then your edge here should line up with your edge. So to the center again. Nice crisp edges. There we go. Then Then we're going to open it up completely. And then what we need to do is we need to make these corners here fold inwards. So if I sort of fold down and inwards, oh. And as long as you're on that point, if you fold it in, press down, and then fold it down, you're going to get that piece to fold in. See if we can do the same thing here. Fold in, press on that fold line, and then pop the top bit down. So we've got those two folded in. Moving to the other side. So it's just sort of pushing down and closing it so it folds in. And the same. So when we sort of fold it all in, it's going to just go straight into position, giving us our little house. So hopefully that all makes sense. Fold in half, fold in half, fold back the other way in half. Then you're going to squish inside, and that will give you your, there we go, that will give you your party hat. You're going to fold inwards on both sides, turn it over and fold inwards, so you then end up with the house but the folds in. Then when you open it up, you're going to fold each corner in to the middle and make sure that this burnishes well. Fold this piece into the middle and it burnishes well, and then you do the same for both sides, and that gives you your little fold, your pop-up fold. Awesome. All right, while we have that here, let's add our tear and tape. To our little house, and we're going to do it on both sides because it's actually glued inside the card. So honestly, once you start manipulating your card, it will go together pretty well once you know where the fold is and how to fold it in. And if you've burnished your folds really well, it sort of just pops itself into place. Marion said she'd hate to be left-handed. Yeah, that might make it a little bit hard. I'm actually going to stick just a little bit of tear and tape in the center as well. There we go. All right. So our card base is 8 by 4 inches. Just going to fold that in half and score it. And then to pop it in the card, I'm actually just going to line up the point to our centerpiece, our score line, and then also lining up all 3 edges. So let me take off the tear and tape on one side. This is a real wow card that honestly is not that hard once And just play around with a piece of scrap cardstock or old DSP that maybe you don't like or you're not going to use. Use some computer paper. You'd use lots of different things. So I'm going to actually line it up on the other side. So my adhesive's on this side, so lining up my point and then my 3 edges. Whoop. If I stop moving it, that way I can close it down and get it into space and then adhere it down. Okay, can do the other side. I'm struggling with the backing tape. Let's try this. Okay. Fold that down. Voila! How great is that? Okay, so then we can just start adding all our pieces together. I've got a piece of matting in Petal Pink, and we've got the DSP that's going to go on the top. So I'm going to use just some green liquid glue and adhere those 2 layers together. These are really pretty colours together, the Petal Pink and Fresh Freesia. I'm going to add that to the front of the card. You could add dimensionals as well. Edge is a bit rough where I cut it. Now, did you guys see that in the online exclusives there is the score blades for our paper trimmer in there? Now, they haven't been available to purchase for a long time. So if you have a bit of a dodgy score blade for your paper trimmer, they're in the online exclusives right now that you can grab. Okay, we're going to add our little element to the front. So for that, we need our smaller rectangle in the Petal Pink and the Fresh Freesia. And I'm going to add some dimensionals to those to pop both those ones up. So I'll put 2 on there and then that on top. And then I'm going to add a few more so I can add it to the front of the card. Perfect. We're going to do a bit of a faux bow of that duo ribbon. Oh, there we go. So this is going to pop on just like that, but let me grab some of that Petal Pink beautiful ribbon, and as you can see, we're just going to create a little bow. Like so. I'm going to add that to the back of the butterfly, and for that I'm just going to use some tear and tape that will hold it down really well. It's my cheats method. Whoop, and that just moved. See if I can lift that back up. I don't really like how that looks. Do you guys play with your bows a little bit till you get them where you like them? Sometimes I'm not overly happy, so you've just got to play with it a little bit. My hands are in the road tonight, sorry guys. Makes it super hard for you. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? So I'll take the backing off that. I'm also going to add some dimensionals down to pop that up onto our label. And I think I might just add a couple down onto that label. And I can add him down, or her down, whichever. Is that not the cutest? And then inside, we're going to add our other two labels. So one that you can write in, you can also add any sentiment down here if you'd like to the bottom piece. I'm going to leave that blank so people can pop anything on there as well. And we're going to do the same with the front bow with the back bow. So another bow behind our butterfly. Definitely all fingers tonight. Go that way. Okay. Bit more tear and tape. I was doing a little bit of crafting in the office the other day, and I had dropped my, it was almost empty tear and tape. There was probably maybe a meter left on it. So it still had some on it, on the floor, and I forgot about picking it up before, when I finished work. Well, the funny thing is I noticed my German Shepherd, because she sometimes goes into the office while we're sorting mail in the morning. I noticed this morning that she had, oh, I've done a shocking job with this. Let me take this off and do this again. When we'd finished sorting the mail this morning, I went into the office and she had found that roll of tear and tape. She had obliterated it and had it stuck to her foot, what was left. So she wasn't real happy that it was all sticky and stuck to her everywhere. I don't think she had a clue what it was, but whatever it was, she wasn't happy that it was stuck to her. So anyway, that roll of tear and tape is done. So that'll teach me for not picking it up when I saw that I dropped it. So let's add this down. And we're going to add some dimensionals to this as well to pop up onto the card. You wouldn't have to put ribbon on the inside if you didn't want to have ribbon on the inside as well. I just think it looks pretty. And I'm going to pop this one up as well. So I could just glue it straight in, but let's pop it up. Let's give it a real wow. And I really want to make sure that I get that in the middle, otherwise it's going to look a little offset. Yeah, that's good. All right, to finish that off, I'm going to bring in some of those tinsel gems. These are the 3 packs. Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, and might I say Pretty Peacock maybe? I don't know. They don't put the colours on there anymore, which makes it super hard, but we're going to use those Fresh Freesia ones. So just 1 on the inside. Then for the outside of the card, I'm going to stick 3 on, and I'm going to move them from, so on this card I have it down here, I've moved it to this side just because the ribbon is in the road there, so we're going to pop it in different areas. Doesn't matter where you put them, to be honest, you can put them anywhere. But you want to do an odd number. 3 is always a good number, 3, 5, and you try and keep them in a triangle like pattern. That just helps with the look of it. So there we go. There is today's card. It is the bundle tutorial card for July. Such an eye-popping card, 4x4 card, but you could make it a bigger card if you'd like. I just think this one works so well. Now, if you would like that bundle tutorial, this one here, sorry, if you would like the tutorial for this card, all you need to do is go over to my blog, sign up for my emails if you haven't already, and you'll get this in the mail tomorrow. Yeah, or you can get the bundle tutorial by either joining my team, by purchasing it, or by purchasing anything in my online store. So yeah, so there we have it. I love it. I think such a great card, really wow card that anyone would love to get. And you know, you could change the stamps inside. You could do so many different things with it. All right. Thank you so much for everyone that stuck with me for the night. I really hope you've enjoyed today's card. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, you could do that as well. And yeah, I have a new challenge on Sunday, so you can come and join me for that one. And I'll be back here again next Thursday. And I'm just trying to think, oh, it's a Sweet Simple Stampers tutorial that I'll be doing the card for next week. So using the Bright and Beautiful bundle, which is awesome. Now, if you're in need of any of the supplies that I've used on tonight's card, you can purchase them in my online store. There is links to all the products I've used over my blog as well. So if you need to see what I've used, can't remember, you can go over and check the blog post. Sue says you'll have to watch the replay. Yeah, watch the replay. I would love, if you do create this card, you share it with me. I'd love to see what you create with it. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yeah, have a great weekend and stay safe. And, oh, 30 minutes to go for work. Nice. Oh, that's a nice way to end it, Sue. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you do have a really lovely Friday and a great weekend, and I'll see you all really soon. All right, everyone, bye-bye.